Hello. I want to talk to you today about the structure of an essay. Yes, it is time to begin writing essays. This may seem scary if you haven't written an essay before. However, I have good news for you. The structure of an essay is very similar to the structure of a paragraph. Since you've been practicing the text pattern with your paragraphs, you have in fact been preparing yourself all this time to write an essay. Now, to help, let's start with a definition. We can think of an essay as a group of paragraphs arranged in a pattern to create a meaning. Just as seeing a paragraph as a pattern of sentences helps a writer communicate more clearly, so does thinking of an essay as a pattern of paragraphs. And again, both patterns work in pretty much the same way. Consider this parallel. As you know, a paragraph begins with a topic sentence and finishes with a summary. In addition, evidence and transitions form the body of the paragraph and support the topic sentence. These elements of a well-formed paragraph have parallel elements in a well-formed essay. Just as a paragraph starts with a topic sentence, an essay starts with an introduction. This is a special kind of paragraph that I'll have more to say about in the written part of this module. Notice the downward pointing triangle shape of this paragraph. The introduction is designed to lead the readers into the body paragraphs of the essay, which do the same job as the sentences of evidence and transitions do in the body of a paragraph. They help the reader understand further the essay's idea and support it with evidence. Finally, the conclusion of an essay, reflects the introduction in the same way that the summary of a paragraph reflects the topic of the paragraph. You'll notice again that the conclusion has a different shape. It is again, special kind of paragraph, and I'll have more to say about that in the written part of this module. This, as you see, in terms of structure, is pretty much the way that a paragraph looks. In fact, you could say that an essay works like a very long and complicated paragraph. In other words, if you can write a paragraph, you can write an essay. I hope that what you've seen in this lecture will help you feel more comfortable as you start to write essays. It's a form of writing that almost all college professors will expect you to use fluently. Personally, I'm looking forward to finding out how you'll use this form to develop your thoughts. And as always, thank you for your time and attention.